It's everybody's favorite day of the week. It's finally Friday. TGIF. Oh, you've done it. You've made it to the end of another week, and we are into our first weekend of April, and it is going to be a decent weekend. But boy, next week, those double digits are still on the way for us locally. Lights are on, chairs are set up, and we're ready to rock and roll. TGIF. Thanks for spending a couple minutes with us, getting you into the weekend. Forget a trade war. We got a candy war going on. Gummy bears versus gummy worms. Yeah, we're talking candy, getting loaded up on candy for the weekend. We are candy for the weekend, and it's Ramen Noodle Day today. Ramen Noodle Day. Different ways to enjoy one of the cheapest foods on the planet. How do you elevate your ramen, or do you? You just throw it in the bowl. Off you go. We're going to take a look at some fun ways to play with your ramen. Play with your noodle? No, we're already off to a tough start. You know what I'm saying? Your noodles, your ramen noodles. Also, on a serious note, there is a travel warning in effect for the United States, Europe, and Canada for tomorrow. I'll explain why coming up in the next few minutes. So stick around for that. Also, Donnie has gone viral, not just for the big Donnie board tariffs, but he's put tariffs on some islands where there's no people. And not only that, but people are sharing their thoughts on groceries because apparently groceries is something new for Donnie. A lot of these politicians, I'm hearing Mark Carney doesn't grocery shop for himself. He has no idea what strawberries cost. It's crazy. And yet, it's the thing that is going up in price the most for us these days. Naked Gun. Did you see the Naked Gun teaser? I know it's out. Dropped yesterday afternoon. I purposely didn't watch it because I'm a huge fan of Naked Gun. And Liam Neeson is going to take over for Leslie Nielsen. And we're going to take a look at it together. Also, everyone's getting ready for the, what is it, Switch 2? Is it Switch 2? Twitch 2? The Nintendo Switch is out this weekend. The Minecraft movie is out this weekend. From video games to food, fun places, and decent weather for the weekend. Will the Wheat Kings survive? They've got game in Lethbridge tonight. We're going to see if they can bring that series back home again. Jets with a big win last night. Sunshine is going to be out today. It is going to be a glorious Friday. Great Friday for us. +1. Still not normal, but we'll take it. It was a pretty nice day yesterday, actually. Roads are looking good. Just think this time last week, it was not nice on the roads. Roads were a little tricky and still covered and stuff, and we're looking good this morning. Roads are good, +1 for the high today, Saturday 3, Sunday 1, so not exactly the warmest weekend ever, but boy, it's what's on the other side of the weekend that's got everybody talking. 13 Wednesday, Thursday 12, could still see mid to upper teens by the end of next week, so look at all that sunshine, sun seekers. Pay no attention to that skiff of snow on the radar, because we've got sunshine coming for you. We've got warm temps coming for you. Oh! We got to get through the weekend first. Look at that overnight low. -18. Weesh. Sunday into Monday. She's going to be a cold. Okay, so let's get into the good mornings. See who we've got to welcome aboard on a Friday into the weekend. Hello. Hope your Friday's off to a good start. I hope that when you were thinking about your RRSPs or your 401k or any of your investments, you just did this. Ba-da-na-na, plug your ears. You're gonna want to do this again today because it's gonna be bad. It's really good. There's no sense in looking. Just look away and cover your eyes. Because this is what everybody's doing. No. Once you sell, you lose, right? Anywho, we will have ramen noodles. We'll have ramen and candy. Food makes everything better. Pebbles is here waiting for the keyboard with Road Reverend. Good morning, along with Polar Bear, and Zill is here this morning. Good morning, Zill. Hope you're okay. Hope there wasn't too much damage with those tornadoes that were whipping through your area. Hope the recovery is good. Molly is here. Cindy's here too, all on Twitch this morning. Cindy needs lots of coffee. I felt that too. Friday came in, and it's like we're hobbling across the finish line. We need a weekend, don't we? We need a weekend. You can do this. You've got this. Get some Java in you as soon as possible, and we'll do this. We're going to do this. Zumba Bernice is here on Twitch. Good morning, Zumba Bernice. Polar Bear also excited about the keyboard. Derek has got some jamming going on at the 40 this weekend. Good morning to you, Derek. Good to see you. Janine is here. Oh, look at the flowers. Spring flowers for Janine's emojis on Facebook. Good to see you on Facebook this morning. Good morning, Janine. Good morning. Polar Bear started singing, I don't care what your mama says. The weekend is finally here. Quentin is here on Twitch. Good morning. Good morning. Cindy says all this babysitting has played her out. Spring break babysitting with Auntie. So much fun. Nick is here on Facebook. Good morning, Nick. Happy Friday to you. Welcome. Tracy's here on Twitch along with KDD4380. Pebbles is already talking about the ramen sand. They're amazing with hot sauce. I love my ramen. Ooh, I love those noodles. I try to limit it. They're high in sodium, high in... I know that seems counterintuitive from the cheeseburger bacon guy, but they're not a health food. I know they're tasty, but they're not exactly healthy. They're a fried noodle, but they're delicious. Rhonda on Facebook. Good morning, Rhonda. Happy weekend. The sun is coming. It is coming. Megan is here on Facebook. Good morning to you, Megan. Zill says the Switch 2 doesn't come out this weekend. Oh, everybody's talking about it. Or did it come out? I'm not a big video game guy. I'm just glad I got the name right. It's a Nintendo Switch, right? It's new. Everyone's talking about it. Or is it yet to come? Nick Adams saying hopefully those Weak Kings can get it done. Monica is on Facebook this morning. Hello. Molly agrees. It's been a long week. It has been a long week. Everyone is waiting. Oh, it's not till June. So what the hell is everybody talking about it now for? Are they worried that the price is going to go up because of the tariffs, maybe? I bet that's it. A lot of people worried about the costs of stuff. I feel like we're fastened into the roller coaster. We've got our seatbelts on, securely fastened. We have access to the oxygen above us should we need it, but we are strapped in and we just hang on tight. We've got each other. Let's hang on tight to roll through this thing, because really no one knows how this is going to how this is going to all affect us. So we're just going to have to wait and see, although the markets are not happy. Ooh, what a bad day yesterday. That was not fun. That was not that, which is why we're going to talk about candy and ramen noodles and candy and the Minecraft movie. I don't know about this. Snow White is gonzo. Disney has scrapped its live action plans for, is it Rapunzel that they wanted to do? They're just like, no. Let's quit with the live action movies. This is we need to stop for a bit. We need to take a break from the live action remakes because it's not working for us. But Jason Momoa and Jack Black together in a live action adaptation of the popular video game Minecraft is in theaters this weekend. Excited about that because we need more fantasy movies in theaters. Freaky Tales is in theaters this weekend. The Friend, The Ballad of Wallace Island, and Gazer. But Minecraft is what everybody's going to be talking about because I know video games. I don't really. Is it like Star Wars? I'm a little out to lunch there. Quentin says that he's got a washer and dryer for sale for $2,000 if you want to buy it. That seems a little high. Now, he says they were $1,400. They're now $2,000. Although I see that Ford has jumped on the Trump train and is offering American citizens deep discounts with the tariffs, which is kind of like, interesting. Interesting. So I don't know. There's going to be positioning. I actually I voiced a few commercials yesterday in studio here about the Americans never waste an opportunity to have a sale. You understand that, right? They have the President's sale, the Easter sale, so now there's tariff sales going on down there. It's insane. Never waste an opportunity to throw a sale. Angela says, good morning, y'all. TGIF, Big Sunshine. Hi, Angela. Good to see you on Facebook this morning. Hope you're ready for a great weekend. Mavis is here, too, in Mendoza. Oh, man, we're going to see some sunshine, and I wish I had some warmer temperatures for you, but they'll come next week. And you know what? It's going to be nice. Now, the sun's got some heat to it. It's nice yesterday, some nice gentle melting. Don't need it all at once. We still have quite a bit of snow. So it'll be nice to have a nice slow melt with the temperatures this weekend. It's not going to be very warm. Just kind of nice. Gentle melt. Just do what they did before. Use the Muppets instead of being Gonzo. I'd pay to see Gonzo. Nick wants to see Gonzo. What's that for? For the Muppets movie? You want to see the Muppets movie come back? What was yesterday's good thing? We're going to go to good thing now. Yesterday's good thing, something that happened to you yesterday. Could be big, could be small. Let's start with some positivity. And it was a good thing that I am not leveraged in the stock market. I am basically, I got out of the stock market largely. I don't really trust anything post-COVID. Not one of these guys, so I'm considering myself pretty lucky. I'm not trying to brag or rub it in or anything like that because it's a lot of people will be hurting after yesterday, and there could be more of that hurt on the way today. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that I was on the sidelines largely. This will affect all of us indirectly, but you know what I'm saying? Ryan is here. Good morning, Ryan, on Twitch. Good morning to you. Hope you're ready for the weekend. Ready for a good weekend. Oh, the Brandon University Parade goes today. We're celebrating the national championship for BU Volleyball. That is going this afternoon. There's going to be a big rally at the Healthy Living Center afterwards. They're going to be marching down towards BU from the fire hall. So that's going to be exciting. So if you're coming into town down 18th Street, you may want to just kind of chalk that up to memory. There's going to probably be some police out there to block traffic and so on. And so if you're wondering, what the hell is going on here? What is happening on 18th Street? It's a parade. So awesome. We have not in this town had like a national championship in 20 years? I'm so glad that they're throwing a parade because you see it in the NHL, you see the Major League Baseball World Series winners, the Super Bowl winners. They all have big parades. They go crazy. We deserve a parade. We need a parade. That'll cheer everybody up. So get ready for a parade today in Brandon between the fire hall, the old fire hall, and the university. Molly's GT jumped into a voice chat with some people that I only ever texted, and so it was nice, I bet, to hear their voice. Put a voice to the texts. That's fantastic. Connecting. That's all good. Cindy's GT had the twins here, and she's kind of running on fumes right now, but she is enjoying helping out family, and that's awesome. Can't wait to spend some time with them at the lake this summer. That is good. Good job. High five, Cindy. Good job. High five. Ryan is going to take the Jets win as the GT. It was a shutout win for the Winnipeg Jets yesterday. It's fantastic. Now let's see if the Wheat Kings can do the same with a big win tonight in Lethbridge. Nick, his yesterday's GT, good thing, went out for dinner with his daughter. They took in the buffet, did some damage there. Yay! Yeah. Good job. Daddy-daughter time. That's a good thing. That's a great thing. That's fantastic. Nicely done. Yesterday's good thing. Injecting a little bit of positivity into our mornings. Angela says, GT, my boys were here for lunch and supper. Good times, good laughs. Boy, did we need it yesterday. That something as simple as like sitting around enjoying some food and having a good laugh. You know, that is a great thing. That is awesome. That gets the bell too. Way to go, Angela. Nice. Very nice. Proudly Canadian, Leon's Furniture Superstore has been making Canadians comfortable since 1909. The Great Canadian Super Sale is on this weekend. I was over to see John a few days ago, and it's amazing how much product is made in Canada. It's impressive, and people are asking that now. Is this made in Canada? Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is made in Quebec, and this stuff is made in BC. And you're going to want to check out the 50% savings on select living room furniture, 40% on select outdoor furniture. You'll be needing that in the next little while. And, of course, there are all kinds of payment plans available. Pay nothing for 2 years, no money down, not even the taxes or the fees, and no monthly payments with 0% interest at Leon's, 3635 Victoria Avenue, and at leons.ca. This weekend at the Elkhorn Resort, Clarkson Nordic Spa, Buffalo Bar has got live entertainment again. If you're in the On and Old, Clear Lake, Riding Mountain Park area, check out the Ingrid Aubrey Duo. They'll perform tonight at 8:30. They'll also be there tomorrow at 8:30. And it's a great opportunity for you to check out the hotel, the Clarkson Nordic Spa. And springtime is so beautiful up at Riding Mountain Park. Go to their website, would you? Check out the packages at elkhornresort.mb.ca and stay up to date with the many activities they've got happening up at Riding Mountain National Park with the Elkhorn Resort by checking out the events calendar. Again, at elkhornresort.mb.ca. And boy, people are stampeding into car dealerships right now for obvious reasons. And one of those dealerships, the dealership of the Tyler Glen Show, is Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. And of course, they are Westman's #1 EV dealership, but they have got both gas and EV. And if you are in need of a new vehicle, if you're even thinking about it and you want to get ahead of what is to come, you're going to want to get into Murray's this weekend. 1500 Richmond Avenue. Great staff, great selection, and a wealth of knowledge. Whether you're buying an EV or a gas vehicle, they would love to see you. And of course, their reputation is your guarantee from the great crew at Murray's. 1500 Richmond Avenue, Westman's #1 EV dealership. Old Chickie, good morning. Good to see you in chat. Good morning. We're just doing some good stuff. Good thing. Yesterday's good thing. Jody's here now, too, on Facebook. Just getting rolling. That's okay. It's Friday. We made it. Oh, Ryan says, another GT. I see geese. The geese are here. I saw geese just before our snow because I could hear them cursing. I could hear them swearing in the field. What the is this snow? We came for the water, and what is this snow? Pebble says GT went for family walk and got some Slurpees. Very nice. It was a family slush night. Walking through the slush and then getting some slushes. That's very good. Look at that. It's a spring picture there. We're in our toques. We're in our, still got a little bit of leftover winter garb, but yeah, we're trying to bring on spring with some slushes. Good job. And the gold ball's at 42 million. I see. And the Lotto Max is at 22 million. Oh, we could dream. Dare to dream. Nice. The honkers is a good sign that nice weather is on the way. And it is. We've got double digits next week. We've got temperatures in the teens next week. It's going to be fantastic. Pebble says, another week in the books. We did it, Sunseekers. Polar Bear says we got our campground booked. Way to go, man. That's awesome. Yeah. Booking, that is going to put you in the spirit of summer, isn't it? That's right. They are taking campground reservations now. Free admission at provincial parks this year. However, you do have to pay the camping fee. It didn't include camping, I guess is what I'm saying, which kind of confused a lot of people because when they heard that, provincial parks are free admission this year. Woo, let's go. And then they, getting ready to book their campsite. And they're, wait a second, there's a cost associated with this, and there is. Not everything is free. I know. But that's really awesome. Good for you. That is fantastic. The Flying Cobra chickens are back. The Flying Cobra chickens. I never have any problems with them. They crap everywhere, though. When you get into some of those parks in the city where there's Canada geese, they like to poop. They like to poop. Molly just wants to get out and ride her bike and not have to put a coat on and not have to put the winter stuff on. I think this weekend here, you'll be able to get away with that for the most part. But the shorts are coming out next week. Next week, it's going to be about the shorts. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Mishiway's seeing robins already? What? That's awesome. That is awesome. Where are you seeing robins? That is great. Yep, seeing the robins is a good sign. The birds are coming out. I can't wait to get ready for the show, have the windows open, and be hearing the birds singing out the window. It's just, I love that time of year. And there's a glow off into the east horizon, and Hartney. Some robins at Hartney. Molly's saying it's going to be like 60 degrees next weekend, so that's better than it's been. And same for us. Like it's going to be, actually, 15 is 60. So 60s for us next week. So Azil says the birds are killing me at 3 a.m. down here. Oh, man, I would love to complain about that. It's just too early. That's when I'm rolling around. So I kind of like that sound. I love that sound of the birds. Oh, man, it's coming. We've got just a few days. Just a few days, and we'll have the birds back again, singing their song, getting our day started. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. So what do you got planned for this weekend? I need thicker windows. And oh, man. You know what? When we get winter up here and those birds are gone, the silence is deafening. It really is. I mean, and then when you have a snowfall or a snowstorm, it's just, all you hear is this, beep, 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 and that's like trucks trying to move snow. And then in comes Dang Dog. He is in Cancun. Are you in Cancun? 27 degrees Celsius, Dang Dog says. Life is tough. So are you going to send us some pictures in the mailbag? Dang, that we're doing yesterday's good thing. It doesn't get any better than you landed in the tropics. Zill likes the silence, though. I sleep way better. Yeah, our snow trucks make it noisy. Oh, I'm so jealous, Dang Dong. We're going to have the balmy +3 by Saturday. 27. 27 degrees. That's too hot. You'll be looking for some air conditioning. You'll be wanting to come home. You'd be like, it's too hot. It's just too hot here. Why did I decide to come to this tropical place? I need to get back. I need to get home where it's cold. Nah, I don't think so. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. I know you will. It's going to be great. Okay, coming up on the show today. Mishy Way says crabapple tree. What? Oh, they're eating the old crab apples. Are they eating the old crab apple? Where's the mailbox? Just DM me on Facebook. DM me on Facebook, and I want to see what's going on. All right. Coming up on the show, we're talking candy. It's about candy today. Gummy worms versus gummy bears. Bum, bum, bum. And ramen noodle day today. How do you eat your ramen? How much ramen do you eat? What's your favorite flavor? Why do you love it so much? Because it's just so amazing. Ramen noodles are so great. TikTok is filled with ramen. Also, the warning for U.S., Europe, and Canada this weekend. We'll start off the next segment of the show with that. That's some important information. If you or someone you know is traveling this weekend, Saturday is going to be a day where we're going to want to keep our eye on things. I'll explain coming up. Also, Donnie's tariffs. On islands where there's no people, he's tariffing the penguins. He's going after the penguins. What are penguins buying? Beer, I betcha. I betcha those penguins, I seen them waddling. They waddle kind of funny. They fall over. They're drunk. He's tariffing their beer. And Donnie loves groceries. It's a new concept to him or something. I don't know. It's bizarre. But we will have all the fun stuff involved with all the bad stuff from yesterday. Coming up, but first, we got to go to the beach. It's Friday. Let's get it going. Let's go. We're going back to the Elvis Beach Bar in the British West Indies this morning for our Friday beach camp.
Sun is up, let's spread the day.
Let's go, Sunseekers.
Friday's here, gonna start to play. Beach bunker, feel the heat. Dance all night, move those feet. Waves crashing, music loud. Feel the vibe, join the crowd. Sun seekers, time to shine. Weekend love will be fine. It's the weekend, let's get wild, wild, wild. Party hard, feel the vibe, vibe, vibe. Sun seekers all day long, long, long. Dance the night, sing our song, our song. Games and laughs, surf the wave. No more work, time to rave. Sunset glow, colors blend. Fun won't stop, never end. Feel the rumble undertows, toes, toes. Beach bunker where it grows, grows, grows. Sun and sand, laughter, sweet, 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 sweet. Grooving down, feel the beat. The beat! It's the weekend, let's get wild, wild, wild. Party hard, feel the vibe, vibe, vibe. Sun seekers all day long, long, long. Dance the night, sing our song, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Games and laughs, surf the wave. No more work, time to rave. Sunset glow, colors blend. Fun won't stop, never end. Feel the rumble undertows, toes, toes. Beach bunker where it grows, grows, grows. Sun is up, let's spread the day. Oh yeah. Friday's here, gonna start to play. Gonna start to play, yeah. Beach bunker, feel the heat. Dance all night, move those feet. It's the weekend, let's get wild, wild, wild. Party hard, feel the vibe, vibe, vibe. Sun seekers all day long, long, long. Dance the night, sing our song, yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh, it's a little breezy, hey? Oh, man, we might see one of these umbrellas take a bit of a trip here. Someone's got an Edmonton Oilers flag flying there. You see? Oh, you can't see it behind the logo there. Someone's a fan of the Oilers on the beach today. Packed up their flag, took it down there. Oh, you can see it. Oh, that's going to be a warm breeze. Can I picture a nice hot breeze first thing in the morning? It's good, keeps the flies away. Takes your umbrellas for a ride. Closer to home, we're at -7, and it is going to be a bit of a cool weekend if you're going to compare it to normals for this time of year. Oh, Dang Dog sent us a picture of where he's at, what he's looking at this morning. And that's why we went to the British West Indies. It's raining in Florida. It's cloudy and gross. And actually, Dang Dog has got some clouds there, too. As he is watching the show, there's a live look at what Dang Dog is looking at as we speak. That is pretty nice. That is a nice little resort there. And looks like you're getting ready to go for your breakfast. Oh, man. Beautiful resort. Nicely manicured grass. Husband and wife going for breakfast. It's time to hit the buffet for some bacon. Well, you enjoy yourself, Dang Dog, and hopefully those clouds will get the hell out of the way and you can have some sunshine on your vacay. Thanks for checking in with us, and keep taking pics. How long are you there for? You just went on Thursday, so you'll be there the next week. We'll look forward to getting some more pics from you. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. You're not traveling tomorrow. There's a travel advisory in effect for Saturday for Canada, the United States, and Europe. I'll explain coming up in just a second. As we get to your forecast here, it's going to be a cool weekend. Like I said, 3 degrees will be our nicest day of the weekend. That'll be on Saturday with a mix of sun and cloud. But look out next week. Look at that big turnaround. Wednesday, 13. And we'll hit 16 by the end of next week. How awesome is that? Still a lot of snow in North America, though. Bottom right corner, you can see all the purple there and blues. And, yeah, there's still quite a bit of snow. So it's a nice slow melt. Dang Dog's going to be there for 4 more days. So we'll check in with you next week. Okay, back to the beach bunker. And if you know of somebody that is doing some traveling on Saturday, you're going to want to let them know that there is a travel advisory in effect for Canada, Europe, and the United States. There is a big thing happening. It is a national day of action, and you may be seeing this in your news feed a little bit. And this is because of, well, all the stuff that's going on in the world. Yes. Saturday, April the 5th, there is going to be a large-scale mobilization, mostly in the United States. It's called Hands Off. A national day of action. The people behind Hands Off are organizing nonviolent protests in the U.S., Canada, and in Europe this weekend to protest against what is happening in the United States right now. So it is important to plan accordingly. Saturday, there will be large-scale mobilization. If you're planning on being out and about that day, perhaps as a visitor, perhaps as a local, you may want to check to see where demonstrations will be taking place and plan your day accordingly. Apparently, there will be 1,000 protests in the United States alone. Somebody is keeping track and has created a Google Doc that continually be updated throughout the weekend. And the protests will be happening in Canada, too. Mainly in Ottawa, London, England, Lyon, France, Berlin, Frankfurt, Amsterdam, and it's important to plan accordingly. Because these protests are supposed to be peaceful, but you know as well as I do, it doesn't take very long before things can get out of hand. You just need one person to kind of get things a little wild and crazy, and then all hell can break loose. So just please be aware of that. It is Saturday, travel warning for U.S., Europe, and Canada for these peaceful protests. Just put it on your radar. Nothing to be super concerned about, But again, if you are in a major city this weekend, you're going to want to have that on your radar so that you can just kind of avoid the area if you see that some of these protests are popping up near you, okay? Stay safe. Stay safe. All right, what else is happening? Hey, gummy bears versus gummy worms. Let's get to the good stuff. What do you like, gummy bears or gummy worms? And if not, what is the best gummy candy? Remember when the world was just licorice and then all of a sudden gummies came along, and gummies are super popular. Yeah, man. Pass the gummies. Patricia says, old school candy blue whales. They changed the recipe of the blue whales. Back when I was a kid, I used to love the blue whales. Then you go to the bulk store and you load up on blue whales and they taste a little different now. Do you notice that? Molly prefers bears over worms. Old Chickie also prefers those poor little bears getting their heads bitten off. Cindy says, what kind of gummies are you talking about? Oh, I don't know. I'm pleading the fifth. Is that a thing? Brandy likes snakes. Tosh is gummy. Nancy's gummy. Bears for the win. Gummy bears. I think gummy bears for the win. But is there... So gummy bears versus worms. Bears win. And if you're going to go for some candy this weekend, it's going to be a gummy candy. Is there one that sticks out in your mind? Is there a type of gummy that you enjoy? Oh, man. I'm not really a candy guy. But I'll tell you, there are times where I get the craving for the sweets. I like the sweets. And I kind of do this. I put them I piled them in a bit. They call this a candy salad. Do you like candy salad? Look at all these candies. Oh my God, the sugar. The sugar. Oh man. You know, if you've partaken in, there's the gummy bears, there's the worms, then there's the bottles, then there's the watermelons, then there's more bottles, then there's the sour candies, then there's the watermelons, then there's the strawberries. Oh my God. A gummy salad. I like the sound of that. It sounds like I'm trying to be healthy. What's going on? I'm having a salad, actually. You're having a what? Yeah, I'm having a salad. It's gummy salad. What kind of salad dressing do you put on a gummy salad? Cindy says, I've always liked the peach slice gummies. I like anything sour, as long as it's sour. And don't sell me a bag of candy and say it's sour, and then I try it and go, nah. If I'm not making this face, that's when you know you got a good candy. If you're not making that, because you want people, you want them to say, are you okay? Are you having a stroke? What's happening here? Oh, I had the sourest. Oh, I live for that. I live for that. That'd be great. Molly is okay. She says, I'm good. I'm good. Quentin likes dinosaurs and licorice babies. But yes, you called them something different back in the day. What did you call them? What did you call them? They're licorice babies? What were they? I'm confused. I don't understand. Dang Dog says just watching that gummy salad being put together raised his blood sugar. Don't want to make you dizzy on your trip there. You don't want to be too dizzy. Don't be eating too much of the candy now. Candy salad. Oh, I guess the Swedes have laid claim to the gummy candies because they call it Swedish candy, right? And because of social media, and because there's so many young people on social media, they're going crazy for it.
For candy fanatics, Swedish gummy candy is now the sweetest thing.
Tim just got back from New York, and look what he brought.
Not only do we have the pink bag, we have 2 pink bags. Hey!
The popularity leading to long lines at 2 of New York's gummy candy destinations. Brooklyn-based Bon Bon even employing its own candy bouncer.
Sometimes the lines get too long, and then we kind of have to add
They need a bouncer.
a candy bouncer. He's very friendly. He gives out samples.
So what is it that makes these treats so sweet?
It's very interactive because you can get as much or as little as you want.
I have seen people that actually have flew just to come here and try it.
Sweet wild strawberry.
Bon Bon co-founder Leo Schultz hails from Sweden, where he says kids were only allowed to indulge 1 day a week.
In Sweden, you're only allowed to eat candy on Saturdays. So, I mean, the Saturdays were holy, so we tried to relive that.
Schultz now trying to make every day Saturday, running 4 Bon Bon stores in New York City, some staying open until midnight, and a booming website.
What is the difference between American type of candy and what you guys have here?
So I think it comes down to the ingredients. That most of our candy are vegan. They're gluten-free. Instead of your non-natural colorants, we use natural colorants. At the end of the day, it's a quality product. So if you hold it up against the light.
Schultz let me try out some of his favorites. Black salted licorice is a Swedish staple.
What are the misconceptions about licorice?
Misconceptions are that it doesn't taste good, but it tastes amazing. You haven't had the right licorice.
Oh, yeah.
There's the face. There's the face.
But there are plenty of other treats more suited to my American palate.
I think that's my favorite so far.
At Little Sweet Treat in Manhattan, founder Ellie Ross says her stock of gummies sold out in just a matter of days after the tiny store opened this fall.
The best word to use is absolutely electric.
X is one of the most delicious and unique gummies we have.
I think there'd be good margins on
Inspired by her
candy,
Korean
too.
heritage and her travels, she sources candies from all over the world. Coca-Cola flavored Chill Guys from Sweden, passion fruit slices from Belgium, Granny Smith hoppers from Germany.
Swedish candy was going viral. And to me, what that signaled was that there was a gap in the market of people who wanted to try new sweets, new textures.
These candy experts say nostalgia is also a key ingredient that draws in customers.
And I think people are really looking for that extra bit of joy and a way to, bring a little extra happiness to something as simple as grabbing a bag of candy.
Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be much joy in that anymore because, as you noticed in that report, a lot of that candy, the Swedish candy, not necessarily coming from Sweden. It's coming from Germany, and it's coming from Belgium, and it's what makes things great. It's what makes life great is all the different colors of the rainbow. And now things that come from around the world have to pass through the old tariff filter. So we'll have to check into with those candy stores in the coming months because a bag of candy that might have been $15 might double in price. It might be interesting times ahead. Gummy bears versus gummy worms. Favorite gummy candy. Cheryl says that blue whales are my favorite. Again, they've kind of, I don't know, I'm not buying my blue whales in the right place. I like blue whales too, the old 80s flavor of blue whales. Some of these candies have had a redo, a remake. They've changed the recipe a little, changed the flavor. Mavis on Facebook says that her favorite gummy is Fuzzy Peaches. My wife likes Fuzzy Peaches too. Yeah. Molly says, I'm not a fan of licorice. Quentin likes quality licorice. My daughter likes the, I don't know, is it called Australian licorice? It's really rich, and I don't even know how you would describe it, but it's thicker than the normal licorice, which is not, I mean, licorice and gummies are kind of two different candies, really. Gummies are like gelatin covered in sugar. Let's be honest. That's what it is. It's like a sweet gelatin covered in sugar. But they're fantastic. I like them. And again, the more sour they are, the better. And you can get some sugar-free variety at our friends at Headley's Health Hut. Yes, don't forget, we're into the final couple days of this year's Royal Manitoba Winter Fair. And when you go to Headley's Health Hut, take your program in there and you get 10% off all regular priced items at Headley's Health Hut, excluding food. And that is until the end of the day Saturday, because that's when the Royal Manitoba Winter Fair wraps up. And if you're going to visit Headley's Health Hut, it's not all that far from the Keystone Center. It's over on Richmond Avenue, 1314 Richmond, just east of Marie GM. Go and pay them a visit. Take a look at the incredible selection of protein powder in there. Wait a second. There's no bulky, super muscular sign at the store on Richmond Avenue? No. No, it's pretty low-key. You don't have to shove the muscles in your face at Headley's. No. Go and see what I'm talking about. They have got an amazing selection, an incredible selection, some exclusive protein products in Headley's. Also, vitamins, herbs, gifts, clean beauty, sugar-free, gluten-free snacks. You'll find it all at Headley's Health at 1314 Richmond Avenue. And again, 10% off till the end of business on Saturday, because that's when the Royal Manitoba Winter Fair wraps up for another year. Sunrise Credit Union, where they want to put 30 grand in your hand. If you're looking for a mortgage, I got to tell you, Sunrise Credit Union has got 30,000 reasons to at least give them a chance at your business. 3.89% residential mortgage rate, $30,000 up for grabs. And not only that, but they've also got the Building Communities Grant Program underway again. They're now accepting applications for the month of April. So if you've got a not-for-profit group, organization, or initiative that needs some financial assistance, please reach out to Sunrise Credit Union. They would love to help out, because that's what they're all about, building communities. Taking the profits, reinvesting them back into the community. Like the Deloraine Egg Society got a check. Pipestone Memorial Park got some support. And Cypress River Senior Center. That was the last round. But the deadline for entries is April 30th. Go to sunrisecu.mb.ca. And Co-ops of Westman. You're at home here with your local Co-ops of Westman. And you've got to check out the latest flyer for the great deals that are available at your local Co-ops of Westman. Especially when it comes to putting things on the barbecue, which you might be doing this weekend. Check out your favorite Co-op to get some Co-op Gold burgers, smokies, in-store made sausages, steaks, pork chops. And I'll tell you, when you support your Co-op, those dollars not only stay in Canada, not only stay in Manitoba, they stay in the local community where your Co-op is set up. So there's nothing like supporting your Co-op when it comes to things like food, ag, petroleum, hardware products, the lumber yard, you name it. Co-ops of Westman are supporting local communities. And congratulations again to Miller Cowan, who was the future farmer winner at the Royal Manitoba Winter Fair. Way to go, Miller. The little cowboy that you've been seeing in your social media feed. Miller receives a $500 gift card from our friends at Co-ops of Westman. Way to go, Miller. And I hope you enjoyed this year's Royal Manitoba Winter Fair. Getting into its final 2 days. Locally, the big ag fair today and tomorrow, and another year will have passed. And then they pack up and then they get ready for the summer fair. Quick turnaround, because our summer fair is in June. Then we get into the foot-long hot dogs. Then we get into some really serious eats, I'll tell you. Not that I mind the mini donuts. But there's nothing like a foot-long hot dog. Yeah. Foot-long hot dogs are fantastic. And ramen noodles. It's Ramen Noodle Day today. Holy cow. Fern just sent me a picture. She says, if you're having ramen, do it Texas style. This is a place in San Juan, Texas called GW's Barbecue and Catering. And they have a special ramen dish. She's got a picture to share. Look at this. Smoked pork bone broth, dashi broth, beef tallow, aroma oil, wagyu beef, marinated egg, pickled Chinese mustard greens. Holy crap. I don't think this is my kind of ramen. This sounds expensive. Enoki mushrooms, crispy shallots. Holy shallots. And so we start off the ramen segment with this little low-calorie dish. Oof. That is something else. GW's Barbecue and Catering in San Juan, Texas. Fern is a snowbird. I think they just got back a couple of weeks ago. Good morning, Fern. Thanks for sharing this. How many bowls of this have you had? I can't even see the ramen. Where's the noodles? This is supposed to be a ramen dish. Ramen noodles. Wow. What do you like to have in them? Tosh says mixed veggies and hot sauce. Amanda says eggs. Something I've never done. I've never done that. A lot of people I'm seeing on social media are throwing eggs in there. You just, Michelle says boiled eggs. So you just boil an egg and bust it up and throw it in with the noodles? Alan says fresh broccoli, fried onions, fried mushrooms, and garlic, and then some jumbo shrimp. Ooh, that sounds awesome. I hope we're not turning your tummy, Dana. I hope things are going well, I'm assuming. Good to see you, Dana. I hope baby is doing fantastic. We're talking ramen noodles. Ramen noodle day today. Does ramen upset your tummy? Everything makes me hungry these days, she says. Cindy says eggs, green onion, and diced sausage in the ramen. See, I normally just have it naked. I'm a naked ramen guy. I have put chicken in it. I think that's about as adventurous as I've gotten. So this is some, the whole egg thing, I don't know. Some people I'm seeing, they'll just crack an egg while it's hot, and then it'll cook into it. I guess it adds protein to it. Quentin adds butter. I seen one guy added a bunch of it. Ooh, it's oof. Hey, listen, if you're running 50 miles a day and you need some calories, that's a good way to get it, I'll tell you, because they're already chock full of calories. But boy, if you're throwing some butter on top of that, that's gonna do the trick. And not to mention, they're nice and good and cheap. There's somebody in the dorm room whipping up some ramen for the weekend. Get that stuff out there. Here we go. Instapot. Get those ramen slammed in there. Oh, some peppers to go along with that. Oh, yeah. There it is. And see, that's it. That's pretty much. Oh, someone is also. What? Corn and egg. Ooh, that's a weird looking egg there. Well, got to take the corn off the cob, put it next to the egg that I boiled. There goes that butter and a little bit of oil. Ooh, and a little bit of mayo. And some fried garlic, and another egg goes in there, and some sauce. Some sauce, and oh, wow. And then more butter. Oy, oy, oy. And then more spices. That looks good. Then the corn and the egg goes back on top. Ta-da! Ramen in the dorm room. Ramen in the dorm room. I'm sure that is a common staple. Oh, there's some sushi grass or sushi. What's that? Sushi wrap there. Cindy says, it's my last-minute go-to supper is ramen noodles. Banana peppers are good in there. Green onions, diced sausage. Oh, man. I am hungry for some ramen. I just like a pile of ramen just on its own. It is so delicious. And the recipes on TikTok are absolutely endless. You just type in ramen, and I mean, look at the stuff that comes up. It's insane. There's a ton. Look at how people are cooking their ramen. Some with eggs, hard-boiled eggs. That's what somebody had said in chat. Eggs seem to be the popular thing to add to ramen, followed by peppers and chicken. Although Alan had added some shrimp. I kind of like that. Happy Ramen Noodle Day today. And thank God it's one of those foods that's still relatively cheap. Good and cheap and delicious. Oh, my God. Cream? They're dumping cream? Oh, boy. That looks fantastic. Wow. Get your ramen going. I want to see this. This is called Creamy Buldak Carbonara Ramen. You boil your noodles and, oh boy, this kind of screams heartburn to me. I'm not going to lie. Cream with your ramen? Holy man. Ooh, there goes the whipping cream. And oh my God, looks fantastic. Oh, if you want to elevate anything, simply add a little bit of whipping cream. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You want flavor? There's no calories in whipping cream, by the way. No calories in this dish at all. It is fat-free, sugar-free, dairy-free, good stuff. Look at that. Fantastic. You need to make some this weekend. It's a health food. It's good for you. Amy says, who's fasting? Who's fasting before this? What? What does that mean? Does fasting mean that you eat it fast? When you dump the cream in, you I think that's what fasting means. I'm not familiar with that term. I don't know what that is. Happy Ramen Noodle Day today. Happy Ramen Noodle Day. Get some noodles in you. Again, the affordable treat everybody loves. It's part of your groceries. Groceries. It's pretty amazing. It's a term I invented. Groceries. You know, no one had ever heard of groceries before I became the president. Did you see this? It's all over the place now. Donnie's tariffs on islands where people don't live, coming up in hour 2. Also, the fun, they are poking so much fun at him over his groceries. All the groceries. I'm responsible for all the grocery. And Naked Gun. There's a new Naked Gun movie coming. Liam Neeson is taking over from Leslie Nielsen, and we're going to talk a little bit about that coming up in hour 2 of the show. In the meantime, and the keyboard too. Tosh wants a keyboard. We're going to come back with the keyboard after 8, so that's the reason enough. That is the reason enough to join us for hour 2 of the show. The illustrious, amazing sounds of the keyboard. Recent study says that by simply listening to the keyboard played on this show will increase your dopamine by 85%. Who does not need a dopamine boost? You do. Of course you do. It's been a tough week. You need some keyboard in your life. And gladly, we are going to provide that for you. Coming up in hour 2. Only for VIPs. Only for the special people. Only for the special. Are you a special one? I don't know. We're going to have to see who we see on the other side of the break. YouTube, take care. We're moving over to Twitch now. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show, okay? Thank you. Have a good weekend.